Where to cook are you, parents? He must not have any, because any parent that would let their cooking child post his cook, shame on you, you mother of cook, loser of cook parents. Coach Greg, in today's video, I got no hope for society. It's only getting worse. The glorification of steroids. We got a guy, he's 14 years of age. He posts the side effects of tren. And you know what they are? Getting jacked. And so we got this kid, he's a teenager, and he's probably trying to get a large following on social media. And so what does he do? Well, probably looks up to older influencers, perhaps the Tren twins, perhaps other guys, I don't know. But what he's decided is to promote and glorify steroids. And so it says Cody, biggest 14-year-old natty. And so despite the fact that he has a very good physique, it's clearly not good enough. And so he decides to use tren. He shows his before photo, of which, as you can see, the guy has a lot of muscle. Look at the definition, look at the V shape. He has great genetics. And considering the fact he says he's only 14, of which, who knows these kids today, they tend to lie. In another video, he says he's 17, and so is he 14? Is he 17? I don't know. Regardless, is it any better? 14, 17, if you're using tren at any of these ages, you're a freaking moron. Full stop. And so what happens when people see this? You're a teenager. Pretend you're a parent and your kids are watching this. What do you think they're going to want to do? They see a kid who's using steroids, namely tren, puts on a ton of muscle, and says the side effect of using tren is getting jacked. And in the after photo, he clearly has more muscle. And so if you're a kid, you're thinking, well, I want tren. You're insecure, you don't have enough muscle, you're perhaps skinny, you're skinny fat, you're whatever. You're thinking tren is the answer. I want more people to look up to me. I want to have a bigger following. I want to be cool. So I'm going to use tren. Do you see anywhere where he talks about the negative side effects? None. Absolutely none. Well, let's look at his physique and see if there are other side effects. And so the first side effect I want you to take note of is the acne on his face. How many of you would trade places with that? How many of you want to have horrible acne all over your face? Is that the side effect you want? Do you want to have horrible skin where when you're laying down in a bed or in clothes, as Larry Wheel described, that you're literally getting your acne stuck to your shirt, to your bed sheets, that it's bursting out when you're moving? Oh, and let's check out the lat spread. I see more red than white. I mean, is his back not speaking out to him in Braille saying, what are you doing? Side effects of tren getting jacked. What about the horrible acne? Does it not look like he's aged considerably? This is a teenager. He says he's 14. Is he 14? Is he 17? Whatever age he is, he's not looking all that good. And so as he fits that most muscular pose, is that really what you're hoping for? Is that really the end goal that you want to achieve? And remember, this is just his skin. Imagine if his skin looks this bad, what is he feeling like on the inside? What is he doing to his cholesterol, to his liver, to his kidneys, to his heart? How many years has he taken off of his life to look like this? And notice in the before photo, 14 years of age, how good did he already look? He already had amazing genetics, and so why spoil it? Why ruin it? Oh, I want to be the next Chris Bumstead. Does this look like he's going to be the next Chris Bumstead? And so why bother? Why not keep training natural? You got so many newbie gains left in the tank. You're doing excessively well, and so why ruin it? And so why do you think he's probably seen so many other social media influencers glorifying steroids? And after you've seen so many people say, oh, it's side effects of tren, you get jacked. You see it 100 times and you're a teenager, you think, well, the side effects of tren are getting jacked because everything you see on TikTok, it's 100% accurate, right? Wrong. This generation is sad. Your skin is telling you to lower the dosages in Braille. There you have it. We're making this go viral. And so this kid's response to his skin is telling him to lower the dosages in Braille. It's the laughing, crying face, two of them. He thinks it's a joke. Oh, that's so funny. It's not a joke. When you end up in the hospital, when you have later regrets in life, when you look back on this stupid decision that you made, you're not going to be joking. When you wish you would have lived 10 years longer, you're going to be thinking, why did I do this? And you're going to be thinking, I shouldn't have been watching all those social media influencers who are glorifying steroids. I should have been listening to guys like Coach Greg saying, hey, wait until you're older. If you do use steroids, never break the law. Ask your doctor. And no doctor is going to say to use tren as a teenager. Bro looks 45 and has a war zone on his back. That's what you want, kids? You're teenagers. Is that what you want? Cody's response, he's loving this. Who's winning? And so here's what you need to know. Here's the mindset of a young person. If you're not getting any attention at all from anyone, sometimes it's better to get negative attention than no attention at all. And so perhaps no one liked him. Perhaps he had no friends. And he's thinking, I got to do something. And so perhaps he starts going to social media, posting that he's a natural guy on tren, abusing steroids and so on, getting all this muscle with acne all over his body, and making jokes about himself. Look at me. Because any attention, being noticed for something negative, well, that's better than not being noticed at all. What do I think of all this? I feel bad for him. Feel horrible. Imagine thinking that you need to take tren in order to get negative attention from other people. People aren't loving this. They're not saying, hey, great gains, I want to look like you. The majority of people are saying, this is stupid. Look how bad you look. This is awful. And so perhaps some people out there, perhaps with P.W. Bauer, is going to say, oh, Coach Greg is a bully yet again. He's bullying this poor, innocent teenager. Well, perhaps he needs to be bullied. Perhaps somebody older and wiser than him has to say, wake the cookbook up. And so other teenagers out there who are seeing this happen are going to think, I don't want that to be me. That doesn't look like fun at all. Real side effects include acne, high cholesterol, high triglycerides, tren cough, no kid, sleep insomnia, destruction of the kidney, stroke, high blood pressure, and it rots your brain. That is a great post. To which Cody responds with a teardrop face. Why don't you read that post and say, yeah, I'm going off the tren, make a post, the next one, and say, side effects of going off tren, feeling better, having a life, living longer than last time. Stay safe, King. Do more research on the stuff you take. There's healthy sups that can counteract stuff you take. I mean, I'm not trying to turn this into an ad, and certainly blood work is not going to counter all the negative side effects of taking tren, but it's certainly something. No teenager should need to take blood work. This is ridiculous. You should not be using tren. You should not even be taking Turk Builder, Acti Builder, GO2 Max. You're too young. Maybe creatine. You shouldn't even be taking a pre-workout. Protein powder, sure. Protein bars, Seco bars, food. There's nothing wrong with that. But you don't need supplements. Wait until you're older. Of all the steroids you could take, tren, really? What's next? You're going to take ment from research chemicals? There's literally kids out there, teenagers, guys in their 20s, promoting ment, one of the strongest steroids of all, and it's sold as a research chemical. They can get away with this. And so if you see these things out there, this is horrible. This is pathetic. They should not be allowed to do this. Pav, you've added tren to your diet. Look in the before photo. He's 14 years of age, has a great physique, clearly above average genetics. 14, guys. You added tren to your diet, covers up his entire body with a t-shirt so you don't see the horrible acne, and shows some vascularity. Look how big I am now. You hyper-responded in 1 month. Again, look at his before photo. Look how great a physique he had to begin with. I don't know why you would waste such an impressive physique to start out with, to use steroids, and to ruin it. Yeah, there's more muscle, but it looks exceedingly awful. It's so much better natural than enhanced. The acne ruins it. It's like when girls have a pretty face and they get so much freaking lip filler, it looks like they have 2 hot dogs in your face, and you're thinking, I can't kiss that. What am I going to do with those 2 lips? For men, it's not lip filler. For men, it's steroids. The steroids is the lip filler of men. Natural 8 months lifting. I mean, and the most muscular with the... I mean, this is a mess. Yeah, I'm bullying him. Whatever. This kid deserves it. Somebody needs to say it. It's like when Marwin from the Fresh and Fit podcast on Jubilee said we need to bring bullying back. You know, oh, bullying is so bad. Exhibit A. Bring bullying back. Need to stop these kids. Oh, let's just be nice to them. Oh, hey, I love your transformation of tren. This is fantastic. We should all love and accept you for everything that you do. No, we should bully him to stop. Pav, you made your choice to use gear, syringes, and so on. And then the after photo with the shirt on, with the jacked arms, the vascularity. What message does this send? He's a teenager. Where the fuck are your parents? Where the fuck are you parents? He must not have any, because any parent that would let their cooking child post his cooking shit, shame on you, you mother of cook, loser of cook parents. This is what's wrong with society. Parents that let their freaking kids do this shit. And so we got a kid who I personally believe is lying about being 14. I don't know. He posts about using steroids. The first question is, hey, are you running MK677 along with your test? Whatever cycle I run, I usually will put something in for the GH pathway. His response, I'm natty. With those thick veins, I wouldn't have thought differently, LOL, but definitely a new follower, keep it up. And so he's lying about being natural. He's got a new follower. He doesn't know what to believe. And so do you really think this guy's natural? Because if he isn't natural, why is it in 10 other videos he says he's using Tren? And so clearly he's lying. He's being sarcastic. He's a fake natty here. The next post, he says what he's taking. And so what do you believe? What to believe? 8-week cycle of testosterone. And so remember, one post says he's natural. The next post says he's taking testosterone. The next post says he's taking Tren. The next post shows he's speaking out in Braille. So what to believe? Why you should take gear. Shows his before photo where he looks incredible, defined, small waist, and then shows after photo where he's bigger with horrible acne. This is why you shouldn't take gear. The word should say why you shouldn't take gear. Ages you look 5 years older, you have more acne, a bit more muscle, looked better before, looked a heck of a lot younger, and so this is why you don't take gear. Average 15-year-old. So we have a liar who brags about using steroids, using Tren, saying that the side effects are Tren or you get massive. Doesn't talk about any of the negative side effects, and we're supposed to coddle this guy. We're supposed to suck up to this guy. We're not supposed to bully this guy. This is the exact reason bullying was invented. Future Mr. Olympia. Okay, I don't think so. All I see is needle faces. You then see, I think it's Togi looking at the camera because he does the exact same videos. And so who do you think is influencing these younger teenagers to do the exact same thing? Can you see how some people influence people to do stupid shit? Can you see how it's not very good? And so when you call out these people, I don't care. You can say I'm a bully all you like. I'm trying to help people. Now listen, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I use steroids, but I competed 42 times natural first. I've been training natty for over 20 years. If you train natty for 20 years, you use steroids, it's on you. My personal opinion, and that of Jeff Nippard, Mike Isertel also, 25 minimum age. That at least allows your brain to develop. At least you have a chance. If you make a decision before that, you may in fact regret it. And even if you're older than that, you still might regret it. Now, if you're trying to maximize your gains while still training natural, look for HTLT supplements. GO2 Max, Turk Builder, Ecti Builder can build more muscle, create greater endurance. Trust me, the shit works. It's incredible. Not as incredible as Tren, testosterone, but certainly going to do so without all those horrible side effects. If you're interested in this, get to the website, click the link in the description, code Greg, 15% off. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm. Please like the video if you liked it. Write a comment. What do you think of all this? Watch one of those two bloops. And of course, the cookbooks, the Circle Diet book, the clothing line, the coaching plans by me and my team, get all that on the website. And if you have no money, get to the website and get the free diet and training program. Also become one of the 300,000 plus newsletter subscribers. And until next time, I am out.